Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real because Edutainment explains it. Ha ha. I like that. Anyway, coming at you with some inside the magic news with regard to the Avengers. It's probably not news. It's probably like, I thought that's where they was pretty much gonna go anyway, but it's what I do. It's what I do. But before we dive on into this article and my opinions, because that is what drives social media. Opinions. Facts to a lesser degree. However, though, let's get the legalese out the way, shall we? Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother's shoving, put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share everything that you hear here. We'll workshop it. Anyway, let's get to this article, y'all. Hey, doggy. This report says Disney is abandoning Avengers and replacing entire cast. Posted August 29th, 2023 by Andrew Boardwine. This is Inside the Magic. That means this is a Disney-owned information source. So if Disney is spreading erroneous or inaccurate information about their own properties, that's on them. But more than likely, it is, well, I ain't gonna say more than likely. I've perused it. Rumors. And I hate rumors. I try to only deal in facts, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go, y'all. The Walt Disney Company is preparing for some massive changes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, established in 2008 with the release of Iron Man, has become one of the most successful and expansive film franchises in history, spanning multiple phases and encompassing a plethora of interconnected movies and TV shows. The MCU has redefined the way superhero stories are told on the big screen. That is a fact. The saga began with the introduction of Iron Man, which brought to life the charismatic Tony Stark, portrayed by Robert Downey Jr., and his transformation from an arms dealer to the armored Avenger known as Iron Man. This was followed by a series of origin stories and ensemble films that laid the foundation for what would become a cultural phenomenon. One of the most significant milestones in the MCU's journey was The Avengers in 2012, a groundbreaking film that brought together a group of superheroes, including Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, to form the Avengers and save the Earth from an extraterrestrial threat. And this film marked a new era in cinematic storytelling, showcasing who, D? The potential of a shared universe and paving the way for more interconnected narratives. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this shit, D. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. The MCU's diversity of characters and settings expanded with Guardians of the Galaxy, which ventured into the cosmic realm and introduced a unique group of intergalactic misfits who united to protect a powerful orb. This cosmic approach continued with Thor Ragnarok, which combined cosmic elements with humor and personal growth for the god of thunder, as well as many others. However, multiple reports indicate that Disney may be looking to change its approach moving forward, including its focus on the Avengers as a superhero team. According to a report by Gizmodo, Tom Brevoort, vice president and executive editor at Marvel Publishing, has revealed that the company's focus is slated to transition toward the X-Men. Half your fans should be happy about that. This strategic move comes at the cost of Brevoort's 25 years stewardship over the Avengers brand. Taking to Facebook, Brevoort shared the big story is that after a quarter of a century editing Avengers and its associated titles, I'm going to be moving away from those characters and titles and instead stepping into the world of mutants. This announcement from an executive has made many believe that Disney could go in a direction of abandoning the Avengers films and instead focusing on its X-Men saga, which is already in production. There have already been reports that Disney is considering rebooting the Avengers altogether and replacing its cast rather than attempting to move through its phases as it had originally planned. Though it should be noted that these are just rumors and speculation for the time being. Rumors and speculation for the time being. Could it be that Disney will elect to move on from the Avengers as a whole and instead focus on new storytelling surrounding the X-Men? It's certainly not out of the possibility, especially after the backlash that Marvel Studios has received as of late. Disney has already had to purge content related to the MCU, and it seems that the company is treading lightly as it moves forward. What do you think the future holds for the Avengers and the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let Inside the Magic know in the comments. I'll do better than that. I'll let Inside the Magic know on my page. Dear Inside the Magic, the problem is not the Avengers themselves. The problem is what writers and producers are doing, or rather, more importantly, not doing with the Avengers. Okay, let's trace the history of the Avengers, both cinematically and comic-wise. And I can do that real quick for you. Okay, basically, 5 heroes came together to form a team for the express purpose of facing foes that no single hero can withstand. That originally consisted in the comics in 1963 of Thor, Iron Man, Ant-Man / Giant Man, the Wasp, and the Hulk. Yeah. Hulk quit in issue 2, and they ended up fighting him in issue 3. Okay. Captain America joined in issue 4 and was made a founding member after the fact. What that got to do with cinematically? A lot. Okay. The cinematic founding members of the Avengers consisted of Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Hawkeye, and the Black Widow. 6 founding members as opposed to 5 cinematically. And the Hulk stayed. And the Hulk went through a lot of things. And eventually the Hulk got nerfed. As far as the Avengers go, there was so much stuff you could have tapped into. It was premature storylines. And what I mean by that is this. I mean, don't get me wrong. We enjoy watching Avengers fight the Chitauri. We enjoy watching Tony Stark go from being a dick to not so much of a dick. But there were stories that could have occurred between the Chitauri and Endgame that just did not happen cinematically. Why would you go from an alien invasion to not showing things like the Masters of Evil. And of the people you picked, Kang was sitting right there. Issue 8 of the Avengers in 1963 is the debut of Kang. If you wanted a major baddie that no one hero could withstand, because apparently Quantum Mania was like, that ain't true. I can withstand it by myself and the help of a few ants. It's that kind of, and then everything's out of context in the MCU too. A lot of wacko shit going on in the MCU that is difficult to explain, or you do it because you know a casual fan isn't going to ask. They're just going to go, oh, superhero movie. Hey. The problem is what it always has been, y'all. It says screw canon and continuity. That might work for the casual, but you're going to find out the casual is not your number one demographic. You're finding that out now, Disney. You're finding that out now. The casual is not your number one demographic. Never was. You went after the easy money. But the easy money ain't going to last you another 20, 30 years. Matter of fact, you're finding out that it isn't now. As far as focusing on the X-Men, sure, why not? I mean, couldn't hurt. But you are leaving a crap ton of Avengers stories on the table. No Lethal Legion, no Sons of the Serpent, no Immortus. I mean, I'm sure at some point Loki or one of those time variance authority shows is going to bring Immortus into the picture fully and not just speculatively. Good God, man. Hercules becoming an Avenger. Is that going to happen? No? Yes? Maybe? We got all of these dangling plot lines that are Avengers and Avengers adjacent, but not addressing them. Are the X-Men and the Avengers going to meet on any level? Well, you got to have an Avengers team for the Avengers to meet the X-Men, don't you? But right now, you're looking at Captain Sam and a bunch of cast-offs, and you're calling those Earth's mightiest heroes. Y'all might want to rethink some of the things you're doing. You might want to read it. You don't have to. I ain't forcing you. But Disney, Marvel, y'all need to rethink some things. Like the people that you put in charge of projects. They do not understand the assignment. And it's showing in your pocket. So do what you're supposed to do, not what you think will work. You got a tried and true proven formula in the first 3 phases. Stop deviating from that. If anything, improve that. Ultron was a little bit off kilter. His origin story was all the way inaccurate. And that's probably why that was your poorest performing Avengers movie. Because the people who go and see your movie, the fans, weren't feeling it. You know, and smashing Infinity and Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity War all together into one big movie. It worked, but not because of what y'all did. It was the anticipation of seeing all the characters in phases 1 through 3 together that did it, not necessarily your stellar storytelling. Get it together, y'all. Get it together, y'all. Y'all need some help. Holla at you, man. I'm here. I'm here to help. I'm here to set the record straight. I'm here to get y'all in continuity and canon. I'm here for that. But if you don't want the help, by all means, continue floundering. That's all I can tell you about it. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.